Okay, this is it, huh? Last breakfast before we're back on the road and eating porridge and muesli or whatever other garbage we have in our bags.
Last fancy breakfast.
How are we all feeling this morning, everybody?
Oh, good.
We all ready?
Yeah.
Beautiful weather out there. Pastor Smith, who's been so kind to us. Yeah, got a little bit of rain out there. Liquid sunshine. It'll be all right. It's 8:23, and we've been dropped off at the restarting place of the TA, and it has stopped raining. We're pretty happy about that.
We have put the stop on the rain.
Now we're ready to go. Sitting here enjoying this beautiful view.
Beautiful view.
Yeah. That's where we're supposed to be going. Don't think we're going there right now. Okay, so what we're doing, we're going to look for a way up along the paddocks. There's a stream we got to try to navigate, but low tide is 4 hours from now. We're not quite sure we want to do that. So this is our first option. 13%, 13%, 13%, 13%, 30%, 30%, 30%. Woo! Well, good afternoon. Today was a day of two halves. It's 4:30 in the afternoon now. We're arrived at our campsite. I'll show you that in a little bit. But the Pastor Smith dropped us off this morning. I think it was around about 8:15 when we got started. And we had a little bit of rain come in, and it just kind of got more and more. And it wasn't really like the downpour, but it just never really let up. And so first was a 220 meter climb, and just rained the whole time. And then we got out on the other side and down the 220 meters, and we got to the beach. And you saw that video where we're supposed to walk around the cove, but the tide was just way too high. So we then went across that river crossing, which you saw, and I haven't even seen the video yet. I was videoing them coming across, and I heard someone say, "Watch out for the wave." And so I just ran really quick and tried to save 3 backpacks that were going to get swamped by the waves. I think I got 2 of them out. And then we just walked on Ocean Beach, and that was just a vicious beach. Because the tide was high, we were up in really soft sand, and it was pretty... You know, it was a good steep. It certainly wasn't 90 Mile Beach, that's for sure. And so we finally got out of there. Of course, it rained on us the entire time. We were soaked. It was windy. We were getting, the waves were coming up knee high sometimes on us because we just had nowhere to go. And then we finally got off and found a little picnic area and dumped a whole bunch of sand. I thought my feet, my socks had kind of balled up underneath my feet, but when I took my shoes and socks off, it was just a pile of sand that had balled up underneath my toes. So we cleaned our shoes and socks off best as we could, and then basically road walk. Now we were supposed to do another big climb. If we had done it, we would have done it probably tomorrow, but it's like a 450 meter elevation, and it's we've been watching what other people are doing, and they're finding it really hard and pretty dangerous, kind of like what we went through with Piketty Forest. And then we figure with this last 2-3 days of storm, none of us really wanted to stretch ourselves safety wise. And that was the big thing. It wasn't the difficulty, it was the safety that we were most concerned. A couple of us are still nursing some injuries from some falls in the past. So we just decided to do another road walk. And now we ended up at Whangārei Heads. But yeah, about, I guess 1 o'clock is where you got this, and it finally started sunning up for us and drying up for us. Everything is soaked, everything's sandy. Where we put our campsite, the ground is pretty wet and soggy. We do hear there's supposed to be some rain coming in at 6 o'clock tonight. Hopefully it's just a little bit, but yeah, it was quite an adventurous day today. So yeah, that's pretty much the report for the day. I'll show you our campsite, and I might show you a little bit of our evening activities, but I think we're probably going to hit the bed pretty early again tonight. So this is our campsite. It's Manuel and Anna's tent. Anthony and Natasha will be there in a little bit. I'm there, and Richie is over there by the signs. And you can see we just got everything out, just trying to dry it out, get a little bit of sun. We've been knocking sand all over the place. Just trying to get the sand and wet out of our clothes. But yeah, it's been quite a day. Okay, everybody. Highlights for today.
Oh, it's going across the
Crossing probably.
crossing. Yeah, that was
crossing.
fun.
Surviving.
Yeah.
The crossing and seeing the backpack swim away.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
And a fish and chip.
And the fish and chips. Yep. Yep. That's another highlight. And we had beautiful sun until just about 10 minutes ago. Now it's starting to.
Right.
The clouds are moving
Actually-
back in.
The foam was fun.
The foam. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Taking the wrong route was fun too.
Yeah.
And that's just 13 hours behind me because they've just had a time.
Oh,
jump.
daylight saving.
Yeah. So now it's not 6:30 for her, it's 5:30.
Yeah.
Which is terrible. I'll have to text her and I'll probably wake her up.